Welcome back to another episode of In My 20s Diaries. If you saw the last vlog, you'd know that my husband Ryan and I are living in California for a month. It's been on our marriage bucket list to live in a new city together. So in this episode, I get a new wedding ring. I surprised Ryan for the launch of his candy brand in Target. I read 2 new release books, and we have our best friends fly in to stay with us. It's a good time, this vlog. I love these California vlogs.
We get down to the beat, y'all. We get down to the beat, y'all.
Another booty Pilates down the hatch. Got my sticky socks. Good morning. It's Monday morning. I went to my morning booty Pilates. I showered, I read my book, I did some editing, and now I'm about to do something so exciting. I'm about to go pick up my wedding ring. What is it called? Because I've had this ring for our engagement and our 3.5 years of marriage, and I never got the band. That's what it's called, the wedding band. So sometimes if I would go get my hair cut by a new person or I'd meet someone, they would say, oh, how long have you been engaged, or when are you getting married? And I would be like, we've been married for over 3 years. So I thought maybe it was time to actually get a wedding band. And my friend Bree sent me a little Instagram post from this company called Pham, and they were having a pop-up in Austin. So I booked an appointment, we went to the pop-up. I found a wedding band within like 20 minutes. It was really easy and quick. And it turns out they have a location in California. So we're gonna go drive there right now and pick it up in the store. I'm so excited. It's been like a month since I picked it out, and I can't wait to finally be wearing an engagement ring and a band. Okay, let's go get it.
Your tongue somewhere, don't know what to say. Stop and run around, oh you act like a kid. I am not your mama, just admit what you did. I got enough to do, then hang around and wait for you to grow up and be responsible.
Okay, so I came back without the ring because I tried it on and it was too big. They did size me whenever we bought it, but it was really fast. And I remember at the time thinking like, oh, she kind of sized me really quickly there. And it was like, I don't know how big, maybe a half size, a quarter size. 2 sizes, actually? Oh, Ryan's keeping track better than I am. Apparently it was 2 sizes too big. Because I remember telling her I was a 3, and then we were all laughing, and we're like, you're not a 3. And then she's like, you're a 6. And I was like, that don't sound right either. Turns out I was a 4. But they said it'll be free of charge to resize, and it'll be in 2 weeks. So luckily we came into the store today, because any later, and we probably would have been gone by the time it was ready. So I'll be getting it maybe my last week here, which is still very lucky. But then we had a little date together, and we drove to Laguna Beach. We'd never been there before, and everyone is always telling us that we've got to go visit. And it was so cute. It was a very funky beach town. It was so pretty. But now we're back home. Probably gonna watch the Kardashians, play chess, read my book, and have a chill night. Huckleberry.
Stop. That tastes like a funfetti cake. Or like a blueberry pancake. Everything has to remind me of something else.
Butter and salt. Oh wow.
We eat the entire thing, they can't try it. Thank you, goodbye.
Accountable, so grow up.
This chandelier is, I think, getting hit by the AC and twinkling a little bit. So if you hear that, it's kind of relaxing, I guess. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday at like 4 p.m. I think. I spoke about this in my previous vlog, but I discovered that my tension headaches were coming from my eyesight being bad and me not realizing it and not wearing my glasses. I got glasses a year ago when I noticed my eyesight declining, but I felt, I don't know, I guess embarrassed that people might think that I was faking needing glasses or that they were like blue light glasses, so I just never wore them. And also, when your eyesight starts declining, it's so gradual that you don't even notice it. And then I was getting a headache every single day that was like debilitating. Like at a certain time of day, I just would be like, I can't do anything right now except then close my eyes. So it was getting bad, and I think I need to renew my prescription and go get my eyes checked again. But anyways, I've just finished a days of work, and it was a really productive day, but it was like towards a bunch of tiny projects, and I didn't wrap up one project completely, so it doesn't feel like it was a productive day, but it definitely was. Like I got tons of things done that I needed to do. I finished Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. It matches my shirt again. This is almost like too spicy of a book for me to even review. Like I don't even really really want to talk about it because I just would never recommend this book on my channel, and I wouldn't have ever read it. I only read it because it's Allie Hazelwood, but even if you've liked her previous books, this is not like her other books. I still love her as an author, and I'm gonna read all of her next books, but yeah, this one is just for someone who avoids spice. This is the opposite of that, so that's that. But now I get to start a new Annabelle Monaghan book, which I'm so excited for. This cover is so pretty. It's called Summer Romance, and her books are just so perfect in the summer. I love the spine, I love the back. It's so perfect. So far, I've only read 2 chapters, but we're following Allie, who's a mom. She's been divorced. Her mother has passed away. She's like a professional organizer for a living, but she's gonna go somewhere for the summer, and I think it's gonna be a little summer romance. I'm excited to read this tonight. I did my fake nails from CVS. They look kind of good. I'm just not used to having nails, so I don't know if I'll keep this around, but I think I'm gonna lay in the sun. Maybe I'll just close my eyes because my head hurts really bad. We'll see what we get up to tonight.
Things she said, for God knows reason. Stop making up excuses when I simply don't care. Why don't you just move on? We ain't going nowhere. I gotta know.
What? Is this real?
You're literally a walking ad for everything. Wow. S'mores yogurt.
Oh wait, you're filming this?
You never know when I'm filming. Good morning all. I completed another booty burn Pilates class. And these feel like little badges that I'm receiving. It was a different teacher, and she also asked me if I was a dancer, and I was like, yes. Pilates really is so dancer coded. Like, if you are a dancer and no longer dance and want to figure out how to work out in your adult years, you should do Pilates, because so much of like the activation, keeping your pelvis under, the turnout, it's so ballet training. So highly recommend. I was so sleepy this morning, I almost did not go. I don't know what is going on, but I will wake up at like 9:46 a.m., which is 11:46 a.m. in Texas. And usually at home, I wake up at like 7:30 a.m. I think doing like 3 Pilates classes in a week for my first week and also running made me so tired. It just feels like there's so much lactic acid in my body. It feels like when I used to wake up after doing an 8-hour dance convention where I just would dance all day and then do a competition at night. And then you wake up the next morning and your entire body is just like decrepit and you have to wake up and dance again. That's how I feel. I got a smoothie from a different place this time, so we're gonna taste test that. This smoothie is like an 8.5 out of 10, but if I told you the price, you might collapse. I will never be getting it again. Look how small it is. $16.50. I know. Okay, I showered. I'm about to edit my stalking authors Goodreads and then reading their 5-star books. That came out last week, and I'm really excited for it to go up. I'm excited about the thumbnail. I'm excited about a lot of things about that video, but I'm gonna finish editing that, upload it, and then I'm gonna meet one of my friends and her boyfriend for coffee, and then I want to go dress shopping because tomorrow is Joyride Day, June 15th, when Ryan's Candy Joyride is gonna be in a bunch of Targets. So I planned a little dinner for him in Laguna Beach at night, and I kind of need a nicer dress for it, and I also could buy a dress for Bree's birthday, which is next week, so it might be a treat yourself dress kind of day. We shall see. The tragedy has happened. Okay, I edited, I got lunch with my friends, and now I'm supposed to dress shop, and I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? I don't know. Having like an actual thing that you want clothes for instead of just browsing feels embarrassing to me, even though it's not. But like, what if I'm in there for 45 minutes? So I was parked, ready to go inside. And then I texted Ryan and I was like, would you be free to come to the store with me later today? And he is, so I was like, I'll be more productive dress shopping with him by my side. So I'm gonna put that on hold. But I'm in the garage because I bought something recently that I've wanted for like probably 4 years now. And I finally spent the money on it. It's Glamour Wash in the scent Diva. It's this really expensive detergent. Like this, I spent like $20 and it came in the tiniest little package. It's the size of my hand. It's ridiculous, but it's basically perfume for your clothes. And I've been insecure about smelling bad lately. So it's actually one of my biggest things that I'm scared of is that I stink and people aren't telling me. So I'm so excited to use this. It smells so good. I'm gonna keep editing my video for tomorrow. I need to like make some graphics for it. And I got this new computer, which I'm gonna show you. And I'm gonna make them on Photoshop. This is crazy that I'm about to say this, but thank you to Intel for sponsoring this video. I'm about to say some tech things, okay? Are you ready? I'm gonna hit my mark. This is the new HP Envy 2-in-1 laptop powered by an Intel Core Ultra processor. Yeah, some really cool features include being able to sync your iPhone with an app called Intel Unison, so I can send photos that I might need for my thumbnail or video straight to my laptop. It also works with sending or receiving text messages and phone calls, which is very nice. My favorite thing though is that it has a 360-degree hinge. It becomes touch screen, and I can use this wand to draw on it. which is so handy for making a thumbnail or graphics for my video. Something that I use a lot in Photoshop if I don't want something in one of my thumbnails, or if I want to add something, is I use something called generative fill. It's AI technically, but this computer's processor is specifically designed to be able to use AI faster and easier and give the battery a longer life, so I can be editing away. And I can read books on here like this, which is really nice since I only have a few books with me on this trip. So if you would like to get one of these Intel Core Ultra processor powered HP laptops for yourself, check out the link in the description. And thank you again to Intel for sponsoring this video. Something strange about being here is it's 3 p.m. and it feels like drinking another coffee, a third coffee, is fine. But would I ever do this back home? No. Past like 1:30 p.m. I would never. But here it just feels like there's no cutoff time to be drinking coffee. It's fine. It's editing fuel. It's fine.
I got enough to do, then sit around and wait for you to grow up, yeah, and be responsible. It's my heart.
We just got back from dress shopping. I'm so excited about the dress I got. I got this one. All the other ones did not fit in some form or fashion, but this one fits so perfectly. I'm so excited to wear it tomorrow. But I have a load of whites to do, so I'm going to use my Glamour wash for the first time, and I'm like ridiculously excited to be using detergent. Apparently a little bit goes a long way, so... Whoa, what in the world? Why is it that liquidy? Okay, let's test it. Let's see how it does. Good morning, it's Joyride day. This is one of the shirts I washed yesterday. Oh crap, he's coming, Hey! He just came out for his coffee, almost saw my balloon supplies. He didn't notice. I'm gonna blow up a bunch of balloons for him and set them up around the house to celebrate. That's so funny.
So I hold you accountable, accountable. So grow up, yeah, 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 and be responsible, It's my heart.
It's because I'm wearing low-rise sweatpants with a crop top.
Oh, yeah, you went taller.
My Joyride surprise went well, I think.
It went super well. I had no idea.
That laundry detergent made the whole closet smell good. I'm gonna get ready for dinner now, which means time to put on the dress. This wrapping paper is so cute. I'm gonna put Bree's birthday gift in it. Remove all jewelry to reduce snagging. I'm such a messy eater, so I'm scared to wear it, but it's the cutest dress I've ever had. Ta-da! So cute. I feel like this is a more hair up dress. Potentially the hair is better up. Let's go to dinner.
Accountable, accountable.
Cheese. Oh.
This is the nicest place I've ever seen.
So grow up and be responsible, yeah. I got enough to do, then hang around and wait for you. So grow
Such a good employee for TMZ.
up, baby, yeah, and be responsible, be responsible. It's my heart, so I hold you accountable.
Good morning again. How many times do you like to hear good morning in one vlog? Today is Monday, which means yesterday was Sunday, which is when our friends Nick and Isaac flew in. They're some of our closest friends back home, so they're gonna visit for the week, and then it's also Isaac and Bree's birthday on the same exact day, so they're gonna have a birthday collab just like they did last year here. Yesterday we went to church in LA, and then we went to the beach, planning on playing spike ball, but we ended up playing basketball, which Ryan and I had a phase of playing basketball in like 2019, and I'm just so bad since that gap of time, so gonna have to work on that. I'm not really awake as I'm talking. I'm gonna go drive to coffee real quick, pick up some coffee for everyone, and then we'll see what the day has in store. I have updates on Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan. I keep reading it at night, and it's getting really good. I'm getting invested now.
So grow up.
Cheesy. Look at how cute this bathroom was that Bree and I were in. This was for Joyride Day's dinner. So fun. Oh yeah, I never talked about that.
And be responsible.
Coffee run!
Be responsible.
I'm on page 187 of Summer Romance. I got like 40 pages in and then kind of forgot about it for an entire day. I wasn't that invested, and then I kept reading and I'm so invested. I feel like she always makes her main guy characters kind of quiet and understated, but then you find out things about them that makes them so likable. I'll talk about this later, I guess. watching basketball downstairs, but I'm randomly in a writing mood, so I might do that. The Annabelle Monaghan book I'm reading is really good as well, so I might also try to finish that book. 5, 6, 7, 8.
My liege. Safe travels.
Bye.
Bye. Safe travels.
Bye. Safe travels.
Bye. Safe
Bye.
travels.
Have a nice night.
Adios.
How long will it go on if I sleep on camera?
Good morning.
It's now Tuesday. We had a beach day yesterday, and I still did not finish the Annabelle Monaghan book, but I will today. Coffee run. This is so fun to like get everyone coffees not before they wake up. Definitely not that. Oh, also, Bree's bestie Meredith flew in last night, and she's staying with us, so Bree's also staying with us. It can be one big birthday party. You will also meet her. I'm meeting a lot of new characters in this vlog. This is a lot of lore about my life.
Good morning.
You know her, but do you know her? This is Mary Beth.
Hello. Mary Beth. Okay.
You can say your real name.
Meredith Good. Oh my god, Meredith Good.
Is that your
Mary
real
Beth.
last name?
Yeah.
Meredith
So
Joy
cute.
Good. That's actually so cute.
Introduce yourself. It's Bree's birthday. I have to always fly out apparently now for Bree's birthday.
Yeah.
This.
Hey. Eye contact in the mirror. Meredith and I met at Bree's birthday last year, but we kept our distance from each other because we're both
It's our 1
individually. It's our 1 year anniversary, but we're both Bree's best friends, but we've never interacted. This is the most we've interacted.
Oh, this
You're
is
watching it happen right now.
Like, actually. They kept their distance because they were both my best friend, and like, out of what? Honor,
thought they were
respect for me,
boundaries.
they just decided to not be friends. It was
I
so
didn't
weird.
know. I literally didn't know what the vibe
But we
was.
also don't like, you weren't here when I was here.
Yeah, never.
I'm not gonna just like pull up to her house.
Why not? I
Hey,
do.
Bree.
But we're gonna start some beef, don't worry. We'll make it entertaining.
We'll cook something up. Okay, come on guys.
Crap.
To the beat, yo. It's like we're not going anywhere. Maybe it's because there's something in the air. And I don't even care. No, I don't even care anymore. It's like we're losing all track of time. I just got one thing on my mind. Baby, one day I'm hoping that you will.
It's the next day, and I finally finished Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan. I spilled my water in this book again. I keep spilling water in my summer books, and it's never from the actual ocean, it's from my water bottle. I loved this book. I love Annabelle Monaghan. This is my 3rd book that I've read from her, and I just love every single one. I feel like she writes very simply. Her sentences are short, they're to the point, but I feel like it's a good example of how even simple writing can be hard-hitting. I've noticed a theme that there's always a divorce or an impending divorce in her books, and I read the little interview with the author at the end, and she says that she loves adding kids, a mortgage, and a marriage to a book because it just raises the stakes and it creates a drama naturally, which I thought was interesting. So I feel like all of her books are typically like a second chance romance type of vibe. They're always like older women with children, and in that way I don't necessarily relate to them the same way that I would with books with younger people in them, but I still love them all the same. This one deals a lot more with grief. She lost her mother 2 years ago, and she's a professional organizer, but she is going through a divorce and none of her own life is organized. She doesn't wear pants ever. She doesn't get ready, and she's just feeling like she's kind of in a rut. But it's about her finding love on accident and about the risks that loving people is. Like, buying a dog is risky because at some point in time they will no longer exist, but you take the risk so that you can love them for all of those years. And I really liked that theme. I feel like she's really good at emphasizing themes throughout her books. I always feel like they're like a 4.5, but then when I think back on them, I think of them as some of my favorite books. They're closed door, they're perfect for the summer. There's really just nothing wrong with them. I love them so much, so I highly, highly, highly recommend any of her books, especially if you're gonna go to the beach. Yeah, 4.5, but like in my heart, for me personally, she's a 5-star author. That doesn't really make any sense. I guess she's a 4.5-star author in my heart. That's gonna be the end of this vlog. Tomorrow is Isaac and Bree's birthday collab, so the next vlog will start off then. So until then, I will see you guys somewhere else on the internet. Bye!